Have you ever wondered how some countries might have more single older women than men? Well, you're about to find out. In today's globe-trotting exploration, we're going to delve into a startling reality. Our journey will take us to 5 countries, each with a unique story to tell. These aren't just any countries, though. They are places where the number of single older women significantly outnumbers the men who are interested in them. The reasons are varied and complex, ranging from cultural norms to demographic shifts. We'll peel back the layers of this intriguing subject, shedding light on societal quirks and the often overlooked narratives of these women. We'll journey through cultures and across borders, bringing you stories that are as surprising as they are thought-provoking. So, buckle up your intellectual seatbelts and get ready for an eye-opening journey. Starting off our countdown, we venture to Eastern Europe. But wait, before we begin, please subscribe to ensure that you never miss out on any of my crucial stuff. Comment "I subscribe" below and I will personally welcome you to our community. Let's get started. Number 5 on our list is Latvia. Surprising, isn't it? This Baltic beauty, nestled between Lithuania and Estonia, is a tapestry of dense forests, open fields and charming cities. But beneath this picturesque facade lies a startling demographic reality. You see, Latvia has one of the world's most skewed gender ratios, particularly among its older population. It's a land where single older women significantly outnumber the men. And we're not talking a few hundred here, we're talking tens of thousands. So what's the story behind this? Well, it boils down to a couple of key factors. The first one is emigration. Since Latvia joined the European Union in the early 2000s, a considerable number of young people, especially men, have left the country in search of better job opportunities. This mass exodus has led to a gender imbalance, with many women left behind. The second factor is life expectancy. It's a hard truth, but men in Latvia tend to have a shorter lifespan than women. This discrepancy in longevity only exacerbates the gender imbalance, leaving a surplus of single older women. But don't mistake this for a lack of desirability. These women are strong, resilient, and fiercely independent. They've weathered the storm of life and emerged with a wisdom that only time can bestow. They're the backbone of their families, their communities, and their nation. Yet despite their strength and resilience, these women often find themselves alone in their golden years. It's a poignant reality, but it's also a testament to their unyielding spirit. They've learned to adapt, to persevere, and to find joy in the simplest of things, a lesson we could all take to heart. So there you have it. Latvia, a country rich in natural beauty and cultural heritage, yet marked by a distinct demographic anomaly. It's a land where women have learned to navigate life's ups and downs with grace, strength, and a dash of that famous Latvian resilience. From Latvia, we now journey to a surprising country in Asia. At number 4, we find ourselves in the land of the rising sun, Japan. In a country where tradition often intertwines with modernity, Japan presents a unique dynamic when it comes to its older female population. The number of single older women is on a steady rise, a situation that is both intriguing and concerning. One of the key factors contributing to this is the country's cultural shift. Over the past few decades, Japanese women have been embracing independence and self-reliance. They are stepping out of the societal norms that once bound them to the roles of wives and mothers. Today, more and more women are prioritizing their careers, personal growth, and financial independence, often pushing marriage and family life to the back burner. Another contributing factor is the longevity of the Japanese population. Japan is known to have one of the highest life expectancies in the world, with women often outliving men. This has resulted in a significant number of older women living alone, especially after their partners pass away. Yet another aspect is the changing perception of marriage. Many older Japanese women are choosing to remain single, viewing it as a form of empowerment and liberation. They are breaking away from the societal expectations and norms that have dictated their lives for so long. This shift in perspective, coupled with the country's long-standing traditions, makes the situation in Japan truly unique. But that's not to say that these women are lonely. In fact, many of them are building strong friendships and communities, finding joy and fulfillment outside of romantic relationships. It's not uncommon to see groups of older women out and about, enjoying a day in the park or a night out in the city, completely unencumbered by the societal pressures that once defined their lives. These women are redefining what it means to age in Japan. They are challenging societal norms and expectations, proving that life can be just as fulfilling, if not more so, when lived on one's own terms. From the busy streets of Tokyo, let's now move to the sunny beaches of southern Europe. Greece, known for its ancient history and beautiful islands, is our number 3. This Mediterranean gem, once the cradle of Western civilization, now grapples with an unexpected demographic shift. The economic turmoil of recent years has left an indelible mark on the population structure, leading to an uptick in the number of single, older women. Greece's economy has been on a roller coaster ride for the better part of the last 2 decades. The economic downturn, coupled with austerity measures, has forced many young Greeks to seek opportunities abroad. This exodus has resulted in a significant gender imbalance, particularly among the older generation. The problem is further exacerbated by a low birth rate. The economic instability doesn't provide an encouraging environment for starting a family, resulting in fewer children. This means there are fewer potential partners for the older generation of women as time goes on. The situation is particularly acute in rural areas. Young people, especially men, are drawn to cities or abroad for work, leaving behind a population that's predominantly female and older. These women, often widowed or divorced, find themselves in an unanticipated predicament of living their golden years in solitude. The Greek government and various NGOs are stepping in to provide support and companionship for these women. Initiatives like social clubs and community programs are being rolled out to help alleviate the loneliness and isolation often faced by this demographic. But the challenge remains substantial. The plight of these women is a poignant reminder of the far-reaching effects of economic instability. It's not just about numbers and figures, it's about real lives and the fabric of society. As we delve into this issue, we see that the face of poverty isn't always what we expect. In Greece, it's the face of a single older woman living alone, defying the odds and finding strength in a society that's still grappling with the aftermath of economic hardship. Leaving Greece behind, we now head to the largest country in the world. Before we continue, can I beg a little favor? If you're liking what you're hearing, show us some love by pressing that like button. And hey, if you want to be in the loop for our fantastic upcoming videos, make sure to press subscribe and ring that bell so you're always in the know. Oh, and one more thing. Drop a quick "I subscribe" down in the comments and I'll make sure to offer you a warm welcome to our amazing family. All right, enough of that. Let's keep the conversation flowing. Our countdown takes us to Russia, a country known for its harsh winters and stunning landscapes. Now let's delve into the heart of Russia's demographic conundrum. The country, spanning across 11 time zones, is home to a unique demographic crisis. A crisis that has resulted in a significant increase in the number of single older women. At the heart of this issue is the country's gender imbalance. Russia, interestingly, has more women than men. This imbalance has been exacerbated by a variety of factors, including high male mortality rates, particularly among working-age men. This stark reality has left a substantial number of women single in their later years. Moreover, traditional societal norms and expectations can intensify the situation. Often, older women find themselves in a society where they are expected to be married or coupled. When that doesn't happen, they can feel isolated and marginalized. But it's not all gloom and doom. Many of these women are taking the challenge head-on, carving out fulfilling lives for themselves. They are breaking stereotypes, proving that there's more to life than just conforming to societal norms. These women are making strides in various fields, from business and politics to arts and sciences. Their strength and resilience in the face of adversity serve as a beacon of hope and inspiration to many. We've reached the end of our countdown. Can you guess which country takes the top spot? And the country with the most single older women due to a lack of men who want them is China. A surprising revelation, isn't it? This is largely a consequence of China's one-child policy, which was in effect for over 3 decades. From 1979 to 2015. This policy was a part of a birth planning program designed to control the size of the rapidly growing population. It was a unique approach, but it had far-reaching implications, especially when it comes to the country's demographics. Families, especially in rural areas, often preferred to have boys rather than girls. This preference led to a significant gender imbalance in China. As a result, today, there are millions of more men than women in the country. However, this doesn't necessarily translate into a better situation for the women. In fact, it's the opposite. Older women in China often find themselves single due to societal expectations and standards. Men tend to prefer younger women, leaving these older women in a predicament. Despite these challenges, these women are resilient. They've learned to adapt, to stay strong in a society that often overlooks them. They've built communities, supporting each other and proving that they don't need a man to define their worth. So there you have it, the top 5 countries with more single older women due to a lack of men who want them.